Welcome everybody. My name is Nancy McKinney. I'm the CEO president for Marin Humane. And we're back to give you an update on what's going on at Marin Humane given the COVID-19 pandemic. And we also, before I introduce you to another awesome staff member, director, leader at Marin Humane, I do want to tell you that we are so thankful for the community support financially, being there as volunteer foster parents for us. We just really appreciate the support from the community during this time. We know it's tough and scary, but knowing that we have the financial support from our donors has really helped us be a little bit stronger and more confident that we will get through this. And given all the revenue that has stopped at Marin Humane, our donors have definitely helped us to keep going. So with further ado, I would like to introduce everybody to our Director of Shelter Services, Keri Fennell. And Keri, could you tell the viewers what's going on? What's the update on our adoption program, adoptions and spay, neuter, or veterinary services, since those are two of the many departments that you oversee?
Yes, well, thank you, Nancy. And I just also want to reiterate what Nancy said. We couldn't do this without all of our supporters. So we're all thinking of you and hope you're all doing well through this crazy time. At the moment, we have suspended our adoptions in general. We have done a few adoptions for some special cases in which the animal no longer was able to stay in the foster home, or either in some situations. The great news is we have over 100 animals in foster homes, which means they're not at the shelter right now. There are about 20 or so animals currently at the shelter, and they're getting lots of love. We have limited staff there, but we're taking great care of them. I do encourage you to go on our website if there's any particular animal that you feel a connection to. Reach out to us, because when we start adoptions again, we'll be able to contact you right away. In regard to spay and neuter, that's something that we're so passionate about. It's really the foundation, I think, one of the foundations of our organization. And it's something we've had to put on hold. And I never thought I would be saying that, but under the circumstances, we've had to. So we are putting that on hold. We do have medical staff at the shelter. So if there is any emergency, but that is not considered an emergency procedure, we really want to save our PPE equipment for emergencies, as well as if some of our medical professionals may need that. And we also don't want to put staff in a position where they're that close to each other. So we have put that on hold. But we will go back, if we do adopt any animals at this time that are not altered, we will go back and make sure that that's done as soon as the doors open again. Yeah. And that's, basic business as usual in some ways, but in many ways it's not.
Right. And you've been doing a lot of meetings with your staff and checking in with them, and we're getting to know Zoom very well among all the different departments. So
we are.
We should say too, it is so strange not to see volunteers on our campus, not to see a lot of animals or the public on our campus, but we're doing all of this because, again, continuing with the shelter in place orders, we want to make sure we reduce to just the core services, and we're trying to keep the public and our staff healthy. So we know it's unusual times, but we are glad that everybody is doing the stay at home. So, and just to wrap up with this chat, Marin Humane is still taking calls for animal services. Any complaints, any calls, we're not necessarily going out in the field, as they say, on all of them, but we do respond to emergency calls and services. Our Humane Education Department is offering at least twice a week on our Facebook educational opportunities that you can gather your children around and go onto our Facebook account and see Julia. She just did one today and introduced us all to her chickens that she has in her house and talked about chicken care. And then if you have any questions regarding behavior for the dog in your home or dogs while you're living together all this time, and you might need some new training tips or ideas, you can check our website out as well as contact our behavior and training department for any consultations or behavior tips that you might need by phone. So I think we're still trying to offer a lot of services remotely or through the phone, or you can always email us with your questions or needs. Keri, did I forget anything?
Well, we're also for cats too, if you have any questions about cats, and also your small companion animals. You can always email us and we can get back to you. The staff that are not at the shelter are busy working, checking emails and answering any questions. So I just, again, want to reiterate, we appreciate all of you. We miss all of our volunteers.
Yes,
But
yes.
please stay safe, and the longer we, if we can stay at home, we can get back to doing what we do so well.
And stay tuned for more updates from our staff and about Marin Humane on our Facebook and on our social media accounts. We miss you, but we love you. And thank you, Keri, for everything that you're doing.
Guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.